We are starting off at our first point of interest, the Quincy Street Bridge. Gonna walk across it, go down into the canyon below, have ourselves a nice, pretty chill, good time. Let's begin. I just want to point out, I love the fact that there's a little free library right over here. Don't be afraid to donate a book. Now let's begin. For any of you San Diego locals or anyone that's visiting the city that is afraid of heights, this might be a perfect trail for you to try to face that fear. This first bridge that we're crossing is made of wood, and you could definitely see down below in between all these little cracks. We're pretty high up, so it feels pretty good knowing that you could just easily fall and plummet like a tomato. That just makes the trail more fun. But time to continue on. As soon as you come up from the bridge, turn right. We are officially at the trailhead. Time to take the stairs down below, go into the canyon. I bet y'all didn't know that there were rattlesnakes in little old downtown San Diego. What could possibly go wrong? As soon as you start this trail, you'll be greeted with this little stair set, as well as a pretty beautiful view of the Quincy Street wooden bridge that we just walked across. It looks a lot bigger from down below, that's for sure. Trail is super easy to follow, and there's even some pretty decent sized trees, so you will get moments of shade if you need it, but I doubt you will because the trail is not even really that long to begin with. As soon as you come out of this nice little cluster of shady trees, you will be greeted with the view of our second point of interest, the First Avenue Bridge. Let's walk underneath now. Unlike the first bridge, which is made of wood and makes you feel like you're gonna fear for your life, this bridge is actually built strong enough to hold the weight of cars driving across. So you will probably most likely drive through this bridge on your way to the hiking trail, but pretty nice just to walk underneath. One more. Pretty gnarly giant tree that fell. Super interesting to look at. As soon as you keep walking the trail a little bit more, pretty much just finishes up here. Goes to the side of the street. However, we have one more point of interest we want to check out. We are currently walking through some city streets right now to get to our third and final bridge, the Spruce Street Suspense Bridge. I saved it for last to make the moment a little bit more suspenseful. Technically, we are no longer in Maple Canyon, now we're in Arroyo Canyon. It's a private residence, so I guess be on your best behavior or whatever, or something like that. I still consider it all to be the same overall hike though. After walking for a little bit longer, now we're technically on the second canyon, and after the first turn you should have a good view of our third point of interest. And that, my friends, is the suspension bridge. Notice how flimsy and tiny and very freakishly tall it is, we are about to go up and walk across it. What could possibly go wrong? Fall to our deaths? Psh, whatevs. As soon as you pass the third bridge, there's really no point in continuing, mostly because it actually just leads to private residences, in which case you don't really want to be caught trespassing. So you could either take the trail back, go up the street and come around, or you could do this little makeshift trail that leads up to the very beginning so we could cross the suspense bridge.
Is my mic sounding right? Well, alright. Let's get this party started, yo. Started off right. So real in the SPs to keep it in fresh, G. I got breath control like Dizzy Gillespie. Solo got soul like my man Fred Wesley. Jay on the mix makes it.
We made it to our final point of interest, the suspense bridge. Let's walk across.
Here's a funky introduction. Born in Aquarius, don't believe astrology. Graduated true school degree in flowology. Hey, don't bother me. Fakes don't follow me. Love my neighbor. My number 2 policy. The music, it's all about the quality.
What you really need to know about the suspension bridge is that it's a suspension bridge, which means we're suspending above the ground with nothing holding us down below. And I will let you know, you could definitely feel this bridge move the more you walk across it. I will admit it was scary my first time doing it, but every time after that, it's actually really peaceful and beautiful. Thank you all for joining me in this cool little neat 3-bridge hiking trail. Really didn't even take that long. This is a great way to kill a little less than an hour. I'm about to make my way up the street to Balboa Park. Seems like a good place to spend my evening, maybe ride my skateboard a little bit. Thank you guys for joining me on this adventure. See you all in the next one.